Hey guys, it's StaticAus here bringing you a video today talking about the weekly challenges in Forza Horizon 4. Winter is here, the snow's fallen upon us. With that brings another weekly Forzathon challenge. This one doesn't look quite as easy as last week, so let's get into it real quick. Let's have a look and show you the differences. The first thing I'm noticing before we even get into the weekly challenge itself is the Forzathon shop and what is available in it. I had a look at this challenge before the reset this week, and this is the car I will be picking, so it's great that it is available. If you have the spare 300 points, definitely pick it up straight away because it's going to be the car I'm using, and I'll show you why very shortly. So to look here, straight up, right of way, own and drive any off-road vehicle. That's nice and simple. That's your guy. That's your guy on the right there. That's us. Make your own road, do what your off-road vehicle does best, and win 3 cross-country series events in it. Again, nice and simple. This can be any off-road vehicle. I will be using the one that we see on the right, and I currently own one, so I don't need to buy one, but I strongly suggest that you guys do. So just win 3 events with that car. Next, collateral damage. No time to stop and admire the scenery, it just gets in the way. Earn a wrecking ball skill in your off-road vehicle. So far, we're seeming pretty simple, guys. It's the next one. It's the next one that is going to be the killer. Here it is. Pull out all the stops. Time to go on a skill streak with your off-road vehicle and bag a total of 7 million skill points. 7 million. I'm hoping this is not worded weirdly like they have been in the past. I'm hoping that this is a total, like a grand total of 7 million points. If we have to get 7 million in one go, we're going to have some rather upset dudes. But I'm hoping that it's just a total of 7 million, so you can chain together a bunch of 1 million scores or whatever have you. I'm hoping that's what we can do. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I got into checking this out during the week before the reset, and this car is your guy. So we're going to get into it, and I'm going to show you why. So let's get into why I think this is the car you guys should be using for this. The perks that it has. Skill Legend. Your car's skill multiplier can go to 6. This is a big thing. Ultimate Thrill. Your car's ultimate skill chain scores are increased by 20%. We have Extra Life. That's helpful in any car for any skill chain, but it gives you 2 collisions to break your skill chains. Wrecking Ball. Your car's Wrecking Ball skills are increased by 10%. Wombo Combo. Your car earns 10% more skill score from combo skills. The Passmaster doesn't matter. You don't need to tick it off. I just had enough points, so I did. Natural Drifter. Your car's drift and e-drift skill scores are increased by 20%. These are some big numbers we're getting here, guys. Flying Car. Your car earns 30% more skill score from air skills. Head Turner. Gain a permanent 15% increase in event. This doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm reading it. Wreckage Weapon. Your car's wreckage skill scores are increased by 30%. So with these in total, guys, we add up to a potential 140% extra skill score. There's 20 there that doesn't matter, so let's say 120% skill score that you get by using this Forza Edition car over the closest thing to it might have been 85%, which I think was the Ford Raptor, the F-150 Raptor. This fella here is probably your best bet. So we should see now, just by owning and driving, that we have ticked off number 1. Complete. Let's get on over and get the 3 cross-country wins done, and I'll get back with you. So getting into your cross-country events, super simple. Into your map, we want to filter the map, take everything else off, and we just want the cross-country series. So now we can see only what we need to see. So we can go to any one that we want, any cross-country we want, and go get them done. And there we have win number 3, ladies and gentlemen. So 3 wins done. Moving on to the next one. Collateral damage. Earn a wrecking ball skill in your off-road vehicle. Let's go and figure out exactly how to get a wrecking ball skill, shall we? So my understanding for wrecking ball skills is 3 wreckage, any 3 wreckage in rapid succession. There we go, we got it. We got the wrecking ball. So we got our wrecking ball. Moving on to the total of 7 million skill score points. Let's go and see what we can do, see if we can get some multiplier up. We got a 3.5 multiplier right now. I'm going to try and do a little more in the sand dunes here, because here we can tie in air skills as well, remembering we get 30% extra on our air skills. So I'm going to try and get as many of those as we can, as well as our wreckage skills and our wrecking balls. We can do it fairly freely. We know we get up to a 6 times multiplier, and we know we can have at least 1 collision before we gotta ease it up and stop our skill chain. One thing I've noticed about this, it seems like it wants to tip over a lot while it's in the air, but it hasn't actually done it yet. So if we can at least get 1 million, just to test it out, we can at least get 1 million, we can prove the theory, and we can go on from that. So as top heavy as this thing seems like it should be, it actually isn't. It's fairly stable. So we're going to go for wreckage, and luckily that didn't count as a collision. But I'd like to think banking this 700. Well, my math was well off. My math was well off there. But let's go and check. There you go. We have 782,000 from that 1 skill chain, which is amazing. We don't have to get 7 million in 1 hit. Go and knock yourself out. Get that one done, dudes. And that should wrap up your weekly challenge. I won't bore you with the rest of this. Through the power of editing, we're gonna skip right ahead. Alright guys, so we fast forwarded a little bit. We're just about to finish these skill chains off. We need just over 2 million to finish it. As you can see, we have the skill song multiplier. It's still going on right now. We inherited this from Skill Song, so make sure if you do have the Skill Song house that you definitely make sure your radio is on, so you get those skill songs. Just finishing up on the highway, just getting a lot of wreckages, a lot of sand, a lot of landslides, a lot of wrecking balls and whatnot, and just tying those skills together to get a bulk amount of points, as well as multiplied by 10. So this here should get the job done. All I got to do is bank this, and we should have our 2 million home and hosed. We had this one going for a while, so it might take a little while to stop. Any day now. Any day now. We've gone overkill here. There it is. We got it. Carte blanche. Completed. There we go. All 4 completed. That took, the skills in total probably took about an hour. Again, make sure your skill songs are on. Or make sure your songs are on, I should say, so that you get those skill songs. And just tie as many ultimate skills as you can together. The simplest way I found was to pretty much just drift up and down here, as you saw, and just crash through this barrier on the way through. This was quite painful actually, guys, so be very, very careful. One thing I have to add is that I saw a lot of broken skill chains where they should not have been. One just completely disappeared altogether. Another one, actually another 3 finished with a single collision, which should not happen, but it did. So just be careful that these things are actually broken. I'm not sure how these work, but they're broken and they don't always bank for you. So be careful with the collisions. It was the best way I found was to drift up and down the highway. The highway is actually empty. There are 0 cars on there. No traffic at all. So get amongst that, dudes. As I said, that is the weekly challenge done and dusted. Thank you so much for checking out the video today, guys. If you found this video helpful in any way, please feel free to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and you can also come and watch me live on Mixer 7 nights a week from 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time until midnight. Take care, and I'll see you next time.